Hello Scorpio, welcome to the channel. This is Asnointia here. For those of you who are returning, thank you so much for liking, sharing, and subscribing to the channel. And for those of you who are new, welcome. So this is a general love reading, and I'll be looking into the feelings and emotions of the person that you're connecting with on a romantic level, what it is that they are feeling and thinking towards you currently. This person that you may be thinking of, it's the first person that comes to your mind. And sometimes you may not even be thinking of someone, but I've noticed that someone may be thinking about you. This person could be from your past. Some of you might not want that, but it is what it is. It is a general love reading, not private, so it's a lot of people who I'm tuning into. Also, I wanted to mention that this person could be somebody from your past. It could be a relationship, could be a situationship. Could also be, wow, this card has popped up way too many times. But it's very normal to have a past life spiritual connection. It also could be that you're in a situationship, or just simply that you have exchanged glances on certain occasions, realizing that there's something special there, but no one's really speaking up. Wowee. Heat just entered the room. Lots of heat here we have between the both of you. There is this sexual attraction, there's this chemistry, and it is frustrating. Anger, frustration, sexual frustration. Goodness gracious me. Lots going on here. We have here 1, 2, 3 cards that are slightly on the darker side, meaning that their feelings and emotions are very intense, very dark, in the sense that it is not beneficial for the connection the way it is right now. But it is what it is, and these are phases and these are stages that relationships have to go through, even if it is a situationship. First card's the strongest. We have here anger and rage. After that, we have surrender, followed by doubt, crossroads, mystery, sexuality, crisis, laughter, pleasure, and then we have selfhood under the bottom of the deck, the overall arching theme. I'm going to express to you what it is that your person of interest is feeling towards you currently. My dear Scorpio, I am not happy. I'm quite upset, in fact, annoyed with what has happened, with the way things have turned out. Am I angry at you? Not so much, but I'm angry at the situation and where it has led, what we have become, what I have become in your eyes. I'm frustrated, annoyed, and agitated with this feeling that I get, this connection that I just don't understand. I also I'm not happy because I feel this pull towards you, and it's not something that I was expecting. This pull towards you, I feel that in this connection there's this sense of realization where I belong to you and you belong to me. But I don't want that. I'm in denial. I know that I should be following you, and that you should be leading. And yet I do not follow my instincts. I also feel that in this connection, there is a sense of doubt. This doubt that exists. It's now because I don't know whether or not your connection and mine, will we be able to last, to conquer, to be? I don't know. The doubts that I have, it's not just for you, but it's for me too. Who am I and why do I behave this way? For this reason, I have come to a crossroads, trying to make a decision, trying to make a choice. I don't know which choice to make. The one thing I do know is that there is a strange spiritual connection that I feel with you. And I don't know why. It's as if I've known you from before, from somewhere. And I feel comfortable with you. I feel that I could talk to you about anything and not be afraid. I feel you're like family. And that makes things odd for me. I can smell your scent sometimes when you're not even there. Feel your presence. So many things I have sensed. So many things I have gone through. I do feel that in this connection, there is a whole lot of chemistry. And I can't get my mind off you. I obsess over your body. This sensual feeling that I get whenever I think about you. It's deep in my heart. It's close to my mind. I cannot resist you. I find it hard to resist you. And I fantasize about you a lot. I dream about you a lot. And I want to be with you intimately. I feel that in this connection, it is inevitable. The chemistry that you and I have, there's a whole lot of fireworks there. I'm overwhelmed now with these feelings and emotions that I have. I need time to sort things out because nothing makes sense to me anymore. Nothing feels right to me anymore. I often have to wonder about this. My mind is racing. Now there is a sense of there's a lack of understanding. I'm unable to make a decision. A decision that I thought once I could. But I'm so overwhelmed that there's a lack of judgment. And I need to make things right. I can't make a decision right now because my mind is a blank. And if it's not a blank, it's all over the place. Because I need time to sort my emotions out. I am completely overwhelmed with the amount of sexual energy that I feel from this connection. It is above and beyond what I can actually handle. It's mind-blowing. To the point where I need to keep my distance. It's not normal. It's not natural. I feel that in this lifetime I have found a great friend. I felt that I had found a great friend. Somebody I could connect with. You're like my confidant. I can talk to you about anything. You know what makes my heart happy. You know what makes me tick. So many things about us that you have experienced, you have gone through. I realize now that I don't want to lose you as a friend. Because in this connection, I do get a lot of pleasure. And this pleasure sometimes is from the spiritual connection and the physical that I've had with you. I'm overwhelmed right now by the way I feel. It overcomes me to the point where my mind doesn't work straight. I can't think properly. I see you now as somebody who is self-sufficient, self-reliant, independent. You don't need anybody. You don't need me at all. But you are also very guarded, and it is difficult for me to reach out to you and be with you. Maybe the way that you would like me to, but I don't think you want me anymore anyway. Because of what I've done. The way I've treated you, the way I've behaved. I do feel afraid now approaching you, because I know you are no longer that same person that you used to be. A long time ago, I knew what I was dealing with. I knew I could handle you. But now I realize that I can't, because things have changed. They are no longer the same. The flame that once burned bright between us has been extinguished. I'm finding it difficult to reignite that flame and to be with you the way I once was before, but to be a better version of myself and to understand this connection on a deeper level. For now, I am very confused, and I am unhappy with my own self, with the way I have behaved, with the things that I do, the things that I say. I have surrendered to you, even though I am in denial. I do feel that I belong to you and you belong to me. I just don't want this connection to be solely based on physical intimacy. All right, Scorpio. This is a very different kind of reading. I don't think I've ever seen this combo before where this person is frustrated. But why are they frustrated? It's like they're confused. Sorry. I do have congestion now. And yes, I have been drinking water. And a few other things to get rid of it. But I don't want to keep pausing, guys. It's more difficult to edit everything when I do that. So we have a situation here where this person's super duper angry. I don't know why they're angry. Who are they angry at? Are they angry at you? What I'm sensing here is that they are angry at themselves for not being able to comprehend the type of connection that they've had with you. It's almost as if it's frustrating for them because they know there's something special here that's a spiritual connection, a very strong spiritual connection. This type of card here talks about a twin flame, a soulmate, a past life person, karmic partner, could be anything from a past life. Very rare, could be a future life, but you still have that connection. With this card, it talks about double the love, double the pain. Meaning, if you have had a past life connection, which I see this card, it shows that you do, you have had a past with this individual, and now you have a current life with this person, so it's ×2. What I call double the love, double the pain. You could have been married to this person in a past life. Could have been betrothed, girlfriend, boyfriend, secret love affair, certain things like that, engaged. Those type of feelings and emotions, they come through, not the memories, mostly just the instincts, the feelings and emotions come through into this lifetime, and it is hella confusing for this person. Your person of interest may not be as spiritual as you are. They might not be, or they are slightly, but you are more, and they don't get this. They don't get this type of relationship that they have with you now. They feel that even when they're with you intimately, or when they think about you intimately, there's a part of them that gets pulled towards the spiritual side. That is what's making them very overwhelmed. They're completely overwhelmed to the point their mind doesn't work straight anymore. It's not happening for them. Oh, it's like their mind has short-circuited. Too much voltage there. Too much energy coming through to the point where the mind's not working straight. So they need time to sort out their emotions, their feelings, their plans, their thoughts, the process. But why is it not working out? Because they're doubting that the rest of the connection, where's it going to go? Where's it going to head? They're worried about that. It's their worries that is preventing them from moving forward, and that's also why they're getting upset at themselves. How can I be so connected? Why am I so connected? What a fool I am. They're calling themselves names. I hear it right now. I can't say those names on YouTube. I'm such a... The P word ends with a Y. Yep. This person's trying to be very masculine, very macho in a way. But they're melting. They are melting and they don't even realize it. All right, guys. Ladies and gents. And all in betweens. Let's have a look. All right. There you have it, folks. I was thinking about the Queen of Cups, which is kind of strange. Why did I think about the Queen of Cups? There's something here. And denial. When I saw those cards in the beginning, for some strange reason I was being directed to the Queen of Cups. Let's see what it has to say. It might be associated to the cards that I just had previously. So, we have here this part of the reading is something that happened in the past. And when I look in the past, I see what it is that may have caused the problem in the first place. Why did this connection break apart? Why did it become sour if it was so sweet? This person may have simply ghosted you. They could have walked out on you, literally. That has happened on occasion. I've seen that happen. They could have also just simply communicated less with you over time, just gradually fading, doing the fade. And because they were doing that, it's just absolutely confusing because there's a lack of closure. People don't talk. We need to start talking. I know you, Scorpio, you probably are the type that does. You may have communicated, but your person of interest is definitely not communicating. They're not even in the right state of mind to communicate. They're very irritable. Here we have the Queen of Cups. These cards I read in the reverse, so just keep that in mind. Here there was a lack of soulfulness, a lack of emotion that this person started to show. There was a lack of inspiration, and that's why they were behaving like this. They were not really being receptive to the affection you were giving to them. It talks about here how there was a lack of appreciation for art, for beauty, for love, and for intimacy in this connection. How there was a sense of seductive emotions. The inability to express the love that one has and to nurture others. And here is where it gets really bad, what happened in the connection. They were overwhelmed by emotions that needed sorting out. Aha, that's where I saw it from. The need to take control over these feelings because they had disharmonious relationships. So you guys remember I just kind of said that I felt like I sensed this card, which is really weird for me even. It's like I sense people. Now I'm starting to sense cards too. Here, this is the one. This is the one. So with the crisis card, this talks about being very overwhelmed. But I did mention they were feeling overwhelmed with the feelings and emotions. Now, the weird thing is, double confirmed right here. Yes, this person started to keep their distance from you, Scorpio. What was the reason? Here's the reason. They were overwhelmed by their emotions that needed sorting out. They needed to take control over these feelings, and that's why you had the anger and rage card, because they could not control their feelings anymore. It was upsetting them because they were out of control. And the thing is, when you have a spiritual connection, it is extremely intense. Like, it's ridiculously intense. Because of that feeling, they were unable to express themselves to you because they felt that they were out of control. That's how much it made them upset. Imagine that. They have always been in control. They have always been in charge of their senses, of their emotions. And then they meet you, and boom. All of that crumbles and fades away, and everything is a blur. How is one to understand and comprehend all of this, and even understand themselves? How are they supposed to do this? They can't. And that's why it really upset this person. It's not a fault of your own. This is just the emotion that they're feeling. And they have always been in charge of their emotions, of their feelings. They have always been very confident of who they are and how they feel and who controls them. By you not even knowing that you're doing this, but by you doing this and having them feel overwhelmed, it makes them feel weak and vulnerable, and that's what gets them upset about themselves. That who the heck am I? What have I turned into? What has this person done? Why do I feel like this? I never felt like this before. And you know what? That indicates to me that you were and are supposed to be a life lesson to this particular individual who's feeling like this now. So one of the life purposes that you've had on planet Earth is to show this person all about love and passion. You didn't know that you're doing this, but because of the result now I see this, that this is what your mission was without you even knowing. We also have here the Two of Staves. The Two of Staves here talks about how this person may have started this connection, but then it's slowly started to lose momentum after a promising start, and there was disappointments in the situation itself when it was starting. There was frustration and a sense of impatience, needing help. Now we have here frustration and impatience. Right in the beginning, I did say the word frustration. It's almost as if with that anger and rage card, there was a sense of frustration, but the sense of frustration, what I was talking about was more of the sensual and sexual side. But this person's literally frustrated because they feel like that and they don't want to feel like that. That's what's happening here. Wow. Oh my God. Worm on a hook. Scorpio, you're the hook. That person's a worm. Like, oh my goodness. I literally see a hook and I see a worm. And the worm is wiggling. I don't put worms on hooks, but that's just a me thing. It's a really strange situation. This person feels so attached to you. It's difficult for them to move on as a human being right now. They're not used to this feeling. Oopsies. Okay, let's just do that again. I have here the Beginner's Tarot, and so I'll be looking into any actions, any plans, any intentions your person of interest may have towards this person. Wow. Ace of Cups, gorgeous card. Six of Pentacles, not bad. Three of Wands, okay. Ten of Pentacles. And we have a peekaboo card here, so let's take that out. Ace of Pentacles. And the Emperor. Interesting. So you may be dealing with somebody who is my way or the highway. That's what it is. Yes, this person, oh my goodness, they're so confident. They have been such a leader that when this happened, you shook their world and the pillars beneath the ground that they walked on, and everything just crumbled. Now they find themselves on the bottom story, and now they're wondering, what happened? How am I here? I thought everything was great in my life. I thought I knew who I was. I thought I knew how to handle this situation. That's why this happened. This is why it's so intense for this person, where you had the anger and rage card in the beginning. They felt that they were always in control of others and themselves, but they are not in control. This means you actually have the power. You can try. I'm not saying that you do, but even if you try to manipulate this person, they're still going to be very, very finicky about it. They'll know that you're trying to manipulate them because they're so confused right now as to why is this happening to me. Oh my goodness. Some people out there are very easy to manipulate. This person is not that type of person. And that's probably one of the reasons why you are attracted to them. What I see here is that this individual they're very much in their power. They know who they are. They know what they want. And the only issue here is that it's somebody who they think of things in a black and white sort of way. They don't see a gray area. It's either black or it's white, right? And you may see the grays in between. And there's a difference right there. There's a difference between the both of you, where your mindset and this person's mindset is very different. Now, it doesn't mean it can't work out. You got 2 aces here. 2 aces. Amazing. Ace of Cups. This person is going to reach out to you. This individual who is, I'm not going to call them a fraidy cat because they're not afraid. They're just grumpy and angry as to what the heck happened to me. It's a very strange feeling. I haven't seen this before. I haven't actually experienced, because I experience these feelings with you guys. And what I'm experiencing is like, it's almost like, damn, on that test I got a 98. And I'm still angry with myself because I didn't get 100. You know what I mean? It's that type of a feeling. Like they know that they shouldn't be feeling that way, but they are. Anywho. They're going to come out back into your life somehow. And they're going to ask for forgiveness. There's a sense of forgiveness. This could be vice versa as well. But there's a sense of forgiveness. There's a desire to express love to each other. And when we have this, it is an overflowing feeling of abundance, of love. Here we also have the 6 of Pentacles. This individual, after they reach out to you and they talk about how they feel, here we have them wanting to take you out. It literally could be breakfast, lunch, or dinner, coffee, something like that. But they do want to take you out. They want to hang out with you, and they've made their decision. You are their decision for sure. I see that here. We also have here the 3 of Wands. With the 3 of Wands, it does talk about how in this connection, this person is waiting for their ships to come in. What does that mean here? They'll know it when they see it. Remember, they're trying to get over this whole confusion, this crisis that they're having mentally in their brain and with their heart. Why are they feeling so angry, so annoyed with the way that they've become? When that finally settles down, that's when this person will know it is time for me to take action. Your person of interest here with the 10 of Pentacles wants to be with you and provide. It's interesting here. You have 2 cards, the 10 of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles. You also have here the Emperor. Your person of interest is somebody who has always been very much in charge of their feelings. They know who they are. And not being in that territory and being out of that territory really shook them and really scared them to the point where they just started getting angry. Here I see this particular individual is the same person that wants to give you stability, because that's what they're all about. They're about stability. They're about 1, 2, 3, always. There's no 1.1, 2.2. No, it's always only 1, 2, 3. It's only black and white. So this person is almost, I would say, like, I'm getting the word military style. They're almost military in a way, metaphorically speaking, that they want to survive, and they want to give you certain things in your life where you can survive as well, meaning materialistic gain, a home. Let's move in together. Let's invest together. Let's do something together. Here we have a home. We have a dog. We have pets here. We have a child, a grandfather. We have a mom. It's beautiful. It is the perfect type of scene that you would want. Security. In addition to a family unit with a house in the background. It is a beautiful card to have. This person does want to move forward with you in your life in a very strong and tangible way. Also, what I see here with the Ace of Pentacles, your person of interest here feels that in this connection, they want to give you an offer of love and an offer of stability, something that's tangible. So I definitely see that. For those of you, this is a very unique and very different type of reading. I don't think I've ever done this type of a reading before because of the different type of emotions that came out with right in the beginning, where we have the crisis as well as the anger and rage. If it's resonating for you, then this will happen. Okay? If it's not, most likely this is not your reading at this moment in time. Okay? The reason why I get certain readings that come in more, it's because my antennas go up, and I am able to get all these feelings and emotions from the majority of the people that are out there. There may be the majority that feel like this, and a small portion that doesn't. That's why I don't get those particular feelings and emotions. Sorry. It is a general love reading. But I do hope that this resonates for a lot of you. You have the Ace of Cups, you have the Ten of Pentacles, you have the Ace of Pentacles. Amazing, perfect cards to start off something new in a very tangible and realistic, practical way. This person's very practical. That's why it doesn't make sense to them. Why do I feel like this? Here we have the Emperor card. Overall arching theme. This person wants to give you stability. The one thing is, some of you may feel that they're a little controlling. Like I said, militant or military style. This person has certain things done in a certain way, and it's always been like that. What's beautiful about you is that you may introduce the grays in between the black and white. You may introduce that 1.1, 1.2, and then you have the 2. Then you have the 3. You may have those extra things that you will bring into this person's life, and they will see things differently. That's what the greatest thing is about two people coming together. You have 2 different talents, 2 different people, mindsets. You come together and boom, you create this new world. Both people learn from each other, and that's what I see here that's going to happen. This person, simply because they love you, they are willing to change. They are willing to become more like you, to accommodate you, to be like you because they love you. That's what love is, right? Here we have the Emperor. Yes, they might be a little bit narcissistic, a little bit maybe, but they are a little controlling, yet they still love you. Okay? So if some of you are in that type of a situation where you feel this person's just too controlling, you do not have to be with this person. This is not 100% written in stone, guys. Like I've mentioned, you have various different timelines and storylines that are already written for you when we are born. You just have to hop on and jump off to a different timeline. What do? You make a different decision. Each decision determines that different reality that you go into. That reality is already written for you, and what happens is when you play that part, that becomes your life. That becomes your reality. But those things are already there for you. We just have to go and play the part. So don't be afraid if you're kind of, tired of this person and it's not working out. Don't worry about it. I do see here that you will still have something beneficial in the coming future for yourself. Let's have a look at what the angels have to say about this. Just going to do a quick prayer. Okay. We have here no. Okay. Aha. So for some of you, the angels are hearing no. I'm hearing the angels. They're saying here, no, there's something better. So these messages are brought to you by Archangels Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, as well as Uriel. Holy smokes, can't get any more straightforward than that. Can't talk forward than that. Okay, so we have here, like I said, some of you may not want to be with this person, and it's quite the message here we actually have. There's two stories here, okay, for two parties, two groups. You guys, some of you want to be with this person, some of you don't want to be. The ones that are going to be and want to be with this individual, it is going to be a little challenging, but here goes. They're saying here, no, there is something better than the situation that you are in right now. It's not going to always be like this. It's going to get better. But they are recommending that you let go of the situation, of the person. Let them come back into your life on their own. When this happens, the timing will be perfect. That is called divine timing. When they are ready for you, yes, you are going to be ready for them. Here, you are ready emotionally, spiritually, and physically. Look for a sign. The signs here could literally be signs and synchronicities. It sounds weird, but sometimes if you see like two birds sitting on a wire or something like that, it's an omen. It's strange. There's certain omens I believe in and some I don't because I've experienced them. It's really weird on multiple occasions. Not just by coincidence, but like it actually has happened, which is really weird. But for example, if you see two birds, right, or a pair of two things, it does mean that there is an omen or a sign that there's two couples, a couple, not two couples, but one couple, but there's two beings that create that. These are little signs sometimes that you see in our existence. It's very strange. It's what I would call like the science of God, sending us messages. These are not negative energies that send us messages. These beings are beings of light. They are beings of God. And so when these type of things happen to us, it is not because anything else did it. Negative energies didn't do it. But if we look for it deliberately, if we think about it deliberately, then negative energies can do that because then they know your intentions and they can set you up in a bad way. So don't go looking for it, but just realize that there will be signs that are going to come to you. This could literally be somebody saying that, somebody saying something to you that just means a message that's very specific. It could literally be through an angel where this individual is talking to you. I've had that happen to me too. Really weird. You're driving, you hear something on the radio, that particular sentence is just meant for you, and you somehow realize that this message is meant for me. So there are certain things that you will experience that only you know, but don't go out looking for it. If it comes to you naturally, usually that is through the universe, the goodness of the universe that's coming to you karmically. However, if you put your intention out there and you're searching for it, you will turn every symbol, every type of symbol, every sign into something. And that is when we become super duper superstitious and the negative energies take over and they start controlling those things and they really twist our minds because we start to believe those things. So it's a very delicate balance. So when I see this card, look for a sign. Be very natural about it. Let things come to you organically. Don't go out searching for it. Here we also have abundance. This is amazing. There is going to be abundance at some point in time within this connection. And it's going to be something better than what you had before. Some of you may be thinking, okay, this is the relationship and this is the way it's going to stay. But no, they are saying here that things are going to work out. It's just that it's going to take some time. In the meantime, the overall arching theme here, the angels are worried about you and your health. I'm actually getting the word mental health. I'm not a doctor by any means. Many of you know I'm not even good at science. I have other talents, I guess. But the recovery card here talks about your mind, body, spirit, and your soul, okay? Those things all make up who you are. So pay attention to that. Take care of it because that comes first. This is the overall arching theme. This comes first. The angels need you to be healthier in every way possible. And for some of you, I'll just talk about this card in the end. I don't want to do that in the middle of this reading. But it is because you have been feeling certain emotions and they have been attracting certain energies towards you. That's not good. These are negative energies. So, for those of you that think that, okay, it's time for me to move on. I can't deal with this person anymore. What do I do? This message is for you. They're saying, no, there is someone better. Yes, this card I've seen actually indicates people too. There is someone better. And this someone's only going to come to you after you let go of your person here in the past. Once you let go of them, that energy, there will be that void, right? And it will start to get filled up with another person's energy, but you can only do that after you start to let go of this person. Letting go basically means don't contact them, don't send them messages, no happy birthdays or happy New Year's or nothing like that. Even if you're concerned, I'm so sorry, but a lot of people do this. You can't stalk them, you can't check up on them. It's not helping you in your process. Just understand they have other people in their life that will also be there for them too. Just always remember that they are not also 100% alone. Maybe one person out of 100 might be. I would still say if you do care about them, definitely make sure that they're safe. But other than that, it is important for you to let go, okay, of this person in that way. The timing will be perfect, and yes, you are also ready because you have been through so much emotionally, spiritually, physically. You know what to expect going in the near future here. Look for a sign. Like I said, similarly, there are good signs that are going to come to you. Don't go out looking for it, but let it come into you. Okay? You'll accept these the way they come to you. Here we also have abundance. There is going to be abundance for those of you who are going to let go and wait for the right time. And there is going to be somebody better in your life. Here we also have recovery. Again, both groups here. Some of you have not been feeling really great because of this connection. It has kind of brought your level down in terms of either your mind, body, spirit, or your soul. Something here has come down. You need to elevate that back up again. And that is the first priority here that the angels are saying. And that's your reading, Scorpio. I hope I was able to provide you with some clarity, some guidance. Do let me know in the comments below if any of this has resonated. I do read the comments. Sometimes I'm not able to answer all of them. Regarding this card, guys, have a look. Finally, I was able to upload my video / audio recording. It's more of an audio recording. I was able to upload it to Asnointia Audio, which is my other channel on YouTube. And I finally made the video related to negative energies. So I have mentioned negative energies here twice already. So it is important, I feel, because I've mentioned it there, it is important to have a look at that video too. For some of you, in the beginning, we had a lot of the spiritual connection. I would recommend on that channel, you have sensually intense spiritual connections. On that channel, I have past lives and spiritual connections. And I also have negative energies related to jinns, demons, evil spirits, who they are, what they are. How can we avoid these type of things? Stuff like that. So there are a few videos there related to relationships, spiritual connections, that I hope you'll look into, and I hope it helps you. It has helped a lot of people already. And yes, and that's it. Thank you so much for tuning in. Let me know how things go for you guys. Let me know your stories. I do read them, and I use them as inspirational material to create more content on the other channel, in fact. If you guys do feel that you have negative energies, I still do have those particular packages open. So definitely have a look on my website, which is www.asnointia.com. I would definitely recommend to go on my other channel, have a view, relax, and hear that information that I've shared in terms of negative energies. And from there, you can decide what you want to do going forward. Please do like, share, and subscribe to that channel as well. I'm trying to grow it. I want as much content as I can put up there. It would be great to share the experiences that I've had and your own experiences that I read. That is from the majority of people all around the world. You guys have similar problems. So I like to put that out there and put my intuitive self in there too, to see what other people are feeling. Because sometimes people don't tell us what they're feeling. So it's just helpful that way. All right, guys, you all take care. Stay safe. I will see you guys again. Bye now.